I'm about to skip the fuck out of that.
Like in your damn ear.
I probably didn't even finish that song.
This is the type of song that it makes me understand why some people don't enjoy Lil Wayne's modern music.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Amiri, I hope I'm saying your name right. Right now with this one, I really don't care if you're saying your name right or not. Hey yo, what's going on, fellow benchwarmers?
What's happening?
We are the benchwarmers.
Big facts.
Back at it again, giving the people what they want.
2 out of 5 coming at you live.
Just deliver, cause we clutch.
Definitely so.
Reacting to Amiri.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to you.
Definitely so.
His video, the Carter song ranked.
The whole series. I'm actually really curious to
the series. This is part 1.
I'm really curious to find out which ones he said that he didn't like.
Okay, so is this? Oh, I guess he's about to explain it. Okay. So
Yeah, he's about to rank.
I guess he's about to start off explaining what this is, and then he's gonna get into ranking. So, let's get right into it.
I can't wait.
Jesus.
Alright, so boom, y'all thought I was done with the Carter videos. No. I have 2 more videos for y'all. I'm gonna be ranking all 89 of the songs as well. Now I said 2 videos because I'm gonna split them up into 2 parts, so this one won't be super long. Now throughout all 5 of the Carter albums, there's 89 songs. Keep in mind that I'm not counting deluxe or bonus edition tracks, so Mirror with Bruno Mars won't be in here. And I'm not counting songs that Lil Wayne was even on, such as Interlude or Outro from the Carter 4. Now, instead of ranking all 89 songs from number 89 down to number 1, I decided to sauce it up a bit. You know, I gotta put a little sauce on it. And I'm gonna put each song into one of 6 different tiers. That's right, tiers, 6 of them. Okay. We have the Wack tier, the Forgettable / Skip tier, the Not My Style tier, the Guilty Pleasure tier, the Good Enough tier, and the Fire tier. Now, as you guys know,
I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty smart way to like.
That's smart.
That's pretty.
Because you really don't want to put no good Lil Wayne song at fucking, what do you say, 89 songs?
Because that's really like the smartest way to do it.
You don't want to put no good Lil Wayne song down.
And then you also don't want to take the time to do a list of going fucking 89. Like this is really the.
You gotta think about which.
Yeah, you have to rank them individually, numerally. No, you can just throw them in a pile. No, that's just smart. Shout out to that. That was smart.
I always stress how it's a big difference of whether or not you like a song and whether or not you think a song is good. A lot of people can't distinguish between the 2, but I can, and that's what this tier system is based off of. Whether or not I like a song or dislike it, and whether or not I think the song is good, just aight or decent, or if it flat out sucks. So this is how each tier works. If a song is in the Wack tier, that means that I don't like the song, and I generally believe that it's a bad song. These songs are the bottom of the bottom, like they just suck. The Forgettable / Skip tier are songs that I don't like, but I wouldn't call them a bad song. The song is fine, or it's just okay to the point where it's pretty boring and skippable. This tier is gonna be a doozy because Wayne has a lot of songs that I believe are skipped. The Not My Style tier are reserved for songs that I don't like, but I will give credit where credit is due and admit that it is a good song. If someone called these songs fire, like I will understand why. I will admit the track is nice. I just personally don't care for it. Songs that are in the Guilty Pleasure tier means that I will admit the song isn't good. Like I understand someone calls them whack, but I personally enjoy the song. This doesn't mean I think they're good. I'm admitting the song isn't.
Oh, you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh, you got it.
No problem, man.
You know, you're a good friend. I don't think I tell you that enough. And it's important to tell your friends that they're good friends if they are good friends.
Hey man, it's all love.
And we are back. My bad.
Isn't good. I'm just saying I still like it. The Good Enough tier is for songs that I enjoy, But I will admit the songs aren't like that crazy. The song is just alright. But for me, it's alright on the positive side. The song is still good enough for me to proudly say that I like it. And finally, the fire tier is the best of the best. These are songs that I enjoy and I think they're really good songs. These are at the top of the Carter series. If someone needed recommendations of which songs from the series we listen to, I will point to all of these.
I would show you the
fire tier. Look at this tier right
within the tier, so the order that I put the songs in is arbitrary. It's not like from worst to best in each tier. And also for this video, I'm only going to be covering the songs in the Wack, Forgettable / Skip, and the Not My Style tiers. The other 3 tiers will be in part 2. Now, obviously, this is going to be
This is smart. It's all
I like the organization.
It's very organized. And it's crazy because I feel like the tiers themselves are like very in depth. Like I wouldn't have even thought to make that many. And I probably would, it would have like hindered my it would have fucked up my piles. I probably would have made like 3 or 4. The fuck he got, yeah, these are really thought out.
A full-fledged analysis of each song. I only have time to say a couple of sentences about each track before moving on to the next one. But without further ado, let's get into ranking every song from the Carter 1 through the Carter 5, starting with the Wack tier. Rest in peace to Static Major. He did make this song have a catchy vibe because of his singer on the chorus, and the production was pretty cool. But everything else about
so boom.
Oh,
my thing about Lollipop is
I feel like what to say the same thing.
that bitch is a hit. It's cool. But if we really just, because didn't we do a reaction to the song?
Oh.
If not, I feel like I actually heard this song recently. Like
we did hear it recently.
Like at least like a year.
Cause was it Curl with us? Cause I feel like he would have made a joke.
I'm not sure.
But
I was
definitely
like, damn. This bitch really kind of cool.
It was a remix. It was a remix with Nicki Minaj, but it was like
you right.
It wasn't an official
okay.
remix.
Yeah, you're right. That bitch was kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not mad at him for this one.
So I want to start by saying this whole is a hit, and he's right.
But it's a hit.
It's definitely right. And I remember cause I'll listen to it now. I definitely still like it, but I could definitely understand why other people wouldn't like it. Just on how the audio of his voice is on here with the repetition, even just saying like this. Like I definitely get why other people, and then even when he's rapping, he's slurring his words, and then they edit it. But other than I definitely get why a lot of people wouldn't like this. I don't think my mom likes the song, but it's a hit. I fuck with it.
The song is terrible. This is the most terrible Lil Wayne song of all time, but it's most definitely one of his worst as well.
Damn, you hurt me with
Probably
that
one of
one.
the cheesiest topics to a song I've ever heard from this man. Wayne tends to get saved a lot by good singers. Bobby V, even though he had a very corny comparison of making a woman's moan sound like a siren, he's still a good singer. I think even the people who love this song, they love it because of how ridiculous it is, not because they actually think it's a great song.
So I actually did. So he's right as far as the ridiculousness of it. Cause I remember the music video of this growing up, and I loved
The
it.
music video was wild.
It was live and it was funny too.
It was funny.
Like I felt like
It was
ridiculous.
It was funny.
I like that. I think that I remember I definitely liked Lil Wayne's verse, and I think he's right. I think that it didn't really matter what Lil Wayne would have said on here because it would have sounded good regardless. Well, to me, and like, because Bobby can sing his ass off.
Yeah, he came on at the end and sung his ass off.
Yeah, it sounds good. And the instrumental go good with Bobby. So Wayne really could have said so many things, but I still would have liked it. But I feel like how does this verse start?
Wayne?
Yeah. Oh wait, good job. I got fucked by a lady. Okay.
Got me thinking I could date.
Oh no, yeah. I like that. I like that. I get that verse. Okay, yeah, I like that verse. I guess it just, not fair.
They love it because of how ridiculous it is, not because they actually think it's a great song.
I didn't like this one. I'm not mad at this.
Super generic Travis Scott verse, in addition to Wayne's arrange your mind, hold the line, check your pride. This song is overrated as hell. And it only got hyped because it was a Travis and
People
Wayne.
did like
they don't
this
have a lot of
song.
songs.
Oh yeah, Travis is
It's
on
not a
this
good
song.
song.
Yeah, God took his time when he made me.
I used to think this song was dope until I paid attention to the lyrics, and I realized that the verses don't have shit to do with the meaning of the song. This was a great premise to a song, and Wayne completely messed it up by giving a cookie cutter verse about women, cars, money, and every other typical topic that he raps about. Sounds good, yeah, but it's not that good overall. The song is still whack. Once again, Wayne is out here getting saved by singers. John Legend is the only positive thing about the song.
Okay, he was singing that song. But I think that, so I like this song, but I don't think it had great replay value for me.
I ain't just go back to the Carter phone and click this song. Ever.
Yeah, because it's on the.
But when I was listening to it, I was really just on some.
Like,
alright, I guess.
Like maybe once in 3 days, it just randomly pop up. Oh shit, damn, let's get John Legend singing his ass off. Yeah, I let it play out for sure. It was cool.
He had the cheesiest like romance lines I've ever heard from him. She my honeybee. Yeah, buzz, buzz, and now I'm itching and scratching. That's that love bug. Like the whole song is full of lines like that. It's really awful. I just throw that alley-oop to Drake Griffin. Easily one of the most boring songs from the series. Jadakiss had the best verse and his delivery was incredibly dull. Drake spent his entire verse slurping up Lil Wayne and barely talked about himself. And
he did that? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I gotta listen to that song again. We just gonna
coming in with a throwaway verse of his own. Like this song is boring as hell.
I fuck with this song.
Dre from Cool and Dre is usually one of my favorite people to hear on a track, but he completely made this hook unbearable to listen to. The phone home takes up half the song, and this is another song that had a cool concept with Wayne personified.
I like Wayne's verse.
I like Wayne rapping,
but him doing like that got annoying.
That did, but
Wayne's I fucked
itself, I fucked it. I fucked with how weird and out of whack it was. I know
this is one of those songs where Wayne's voice is irritating.
I'm about to skip the fuck out of that.
Like in your damn ear.
I probably didn't even finish that song.
This is the type of song that it makes me understand why some people don't enjoy Lil Wayne's modern music.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Amiri, I hope I'm saying your name right. Right now with this one, I really don't care if you're saying your name right or not.
Honestly, wait. I want to.
Nah, I'm joking.
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him explain.
But this is crazy though.
But it's so like abnormally out of pocket. He must have a good reason. So I'm gonna let him explain himself.
Let's see.
You like that?
Wow, this song is the epitome of a song that's whack as hell lyrically, but it's still.
Oh, give me a second.
Yeah. He said a butt though, bro. You heard the butt?
I did hear it, but I'm gonna go back a little bit because I did hear it, but let's
see what he has.
Okay, because I believe he okay.
Don't enjoy Lil Wayne's modern music. This song is the epitome of a song that's whack as hell lyrically, but it's still enjoyable because it has a nice beat and Wayne's flow is nice. Mega Man is not it for me. Like I think it's bad, which is why it's in the whack tier. But I know how Wayne's fan base is. A song like this, y'all gonna consider fire regardless.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the bars. I remember that nigga was. That nigga was just spinning. Like I feel like he ain't had no topic on it, but he was just.
It was
rapping some generic.
It was random. Cause he was just going.
Yeah, he was just going.
Like some Mega Man.
Yeah, he was just going. I fuck with that.
So
and of course, like you said, the beat was hard too.
I did fuck with the beat. I mean, okay, so give me a second. I gotta think.
I ain't gonna lie,
what? Let me go back because okay, I'm gonna go back to the first thing he said.
This is the type of song that it makes me understand why some people don't enjoy Lil Wayne's modern music. This song is the epitome of a song that's whack as hell lyrically, but it's still enjoyable because it has a nice beat and Wayne's flow is nice. Mega Man.
Okay. Damn, so he didn't like it lyrically at all. It's crazy because I haven't. Now, granted, I haven't heard the song in a while. I think maybe like 6 or 8 months, like 6 to 10 months. But I feel like I've heard it so much throughout my life, just downloaded on my device in multiple playlists. I feel like I did it for a reason, lyrically, from that version of Lil Wayne. Yeah. Because I don't really just like too much of like No Ceilings 2 Lil Wayne. I'm really like stayed before that for like my favorite shit. And I feel like this is some of my. I'm gonna listen to it again before I say he could be, just 100% wrong. Maybe I'm gonna hear it again.
Man, it's not.
What do you think about that?
Same.
Okay.
I did for me. Like I think it's rapping about what Wayne is rapping about and what Robin is singing about don't have anything to do with each other. These two tried to come together and make a cohesive track, and it was the complete opposite. This felt like two completely different songs just thrown together for the sake of having a collab, and it did not work at all.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wayne has the most obnoxious ad-libs I have ever heard in a rap song in my life on the song Weezy Baby. If you want to hear a song with a rapper that's not shut the hell up and is always saying something in the background, then Weezy Baby is the track for you.
Damn, I fucked with this one too. That's crazy.
Damn, so he didn't like it. Oh, he don't like Lala or Weezy Baby? Oh!
This song.
No, balling. I'm gonna listen.
The song is absolutely horrible, and the song La 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 from the Drought 2 is a million times better. The only thing I like is the start it out.
I know what you're talking about.
But the whole song is awful. Very awful. Now we move on to the forgettable/skip tier. If you didn't already leave the video from the Wack tier, you might leave now because these songs are not all that good to me. The most overrated Lil Wayne song of all time, very closely tied with Lollipop. This is a poor man's version of 6 Foot 7 Foot. 6 Foot 7 Foot is a much harder bar fest and it has a much better flow and lyrics. You people be looking at Amiri with rose-colored glasses. It isn't that great, and the repeated Amiri has not aged well over time. It's actually very distracting when you listen to it now.
Probably even like just rap with the car. I think that like that shit is repetitious. I guess that didn't age well, but
I feel like that's another one bar wise. I think I did fuck with though.
I fucked with it, but I do think I fucked with 6 Foot 7 Foot.
Oh, I fucked with 6 Foot 7 Foot way more.
But I do, because he's right. That was a big ass hit.
Honestly, a 6 Foot 7 Foot ain't in that 5 tier.
I mean, he just said he fucked with it. He said this is like a lower brand of that. Oh wait, which one is she in?
That's one with Drake.
I mean, nothing like that.
What the fuck is this song supposed to be about? I always thought it was a song about women because of what Drake was saying, but Wayne goes back and forth between talking about women and then a bunch of random stuff like how he doesn't care about what haters say about him and he ignores all the nonsense that people throw his way. And that's my problem with the song. Wayne jumps back and forth between two different meanings that it makes the entire song not have a clear focus. People
don't Wayne do that often though.
Yeah, that's really why I like when Wayne sticks
in one pocket
to one topic. If he on a topic, Wayne deadly. Yeah. If he on topic, but he also hard too when he just rapping about random shit. It's just kind of like hit or miss, I think sometimes.
So when it's random shit, that's when they really rely more on like the middle.
Especially these days.
But it'd be hard. I fuck with it.
Facts.
People say that the woman in the song is a metaphor for the rap game itself, but hell no. This was a poor way to use that metaphor if that's what he was trying to do. One of the laziest songs Wayne has ever made. I like the motivational feel that the song gives. Like it makes you want to get up and get some money. But for the actual song itself, it's an extremely generic, I love money and I'm gonna do whatever I can to get it type of song. Not bad, just very lackluster execution. This is a song that I used to praise pretty highly on the Carter 5, but after revisiting it, the song is definitely a skip. I like the end of the third verse with the I capitalized off my mistakes, you lowercase nigga, your girl cut her legs when they was on my shoulder blades, nigga. But for the rest of the song, I don't care for it anymore.
Oh, hold on. Oh wow. But I fuck with how this nigga didn't have not one Carter One song in that Wack tier.
Oh, cause he know. We
like that.
Yeah. You know.
I hate the repeated background vocals on this song.
It sounds like
I like him.
He's really not a fan of repetition. Or like something too catchy for the hook of the chorus, so like that short. Because he doesn't like Amiri. And this is, he doesn't like, what was that other nigga that was just talking, but Wayne's verse was hard? I forgot, but it was in the Wack category. I think he's just not a huge fan of repetition, which I could completely understand, because sometimes I just be letting that shit slide if the verse is hard enough, with any artist though. But I feel like I like this one.
No. Alone makes me never want to hear this song.
Hit 'em up. I ain't even wanna hit 'em up.
Another song that I used to think was cool, but after going back to it, the song just isn't that great. It's just Wayne talking about how he tries to be cool with niggas, but then they start talking reckless, so he be having to show them that gunplay.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
It's really just a very basic throwaway song. One of the most overrated intros to an album I've ever heard. People say that this is a great opening to one of the best hip hop albums ever, and no, it's not. This song is pretty weak as well.
And them niggas pussy.
Intro is a better version of 3P, yet it's still a very basic song. The metaphors are decent, the beat is just okay. Like everything about this song is really just unimpressive. If 3P was a D, then intro would be a D+.
Sleeping at the top, nightmares of the bottom.
I really like the beat on this, but the lyrics honestly get on my damn nerves. The Carter 4 in general is when Wayne was trying to wait.
I think with this song, I think the most annoying thing about the song I can think about is his flow.
On that instrumental.
This instrumental. I think what he was saying itself, I think a lot of the bars he was saying on this song was hard.
I do.
I feel like I fucked with him.
Like, this would be on my playlist. I wouldn't listen to this every day.
I wouldn't just like listen to it.
But every now and again, I was like, okay, yeah. But the instrumental was very obscure for his verse.
It was kind of.
But it slides. I let it slide. I like it.
Too hard with the metaphors and one-liners. Every line was like a failed attempt at being poetic with a double entendre. If you gradually listen to Wayne music, you will see exactly what I mean. Around the end of the 2000s decade, beginning of the 2010s, he definitely started going overboard with the double entendres. And songs like Nightmares at the Bottom get ruined because he was trying so hard to be clever. This and Get Down, also from the Carter 1, are the exact same song. Same topic, same song structure. There's barely any difference, but Get Down is way more enjoyable for me. This hook is pretty hype, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still yet another straightforward song about being a hustler, selling drugs, and getting money. The Birdman's ham-ass is on this song, and he honestly brings the whole song down. I already don't care for the song itself, but Birdman being on it and not really adding anything noteworthy made me not care even more about the song. I think I would have enjoyed this song more if Corrupt had a verse and the hook was something entirely different. Like most of the songs from the Carter 2, this is another basic like gunplay song. And I really don't like Corrupt in my ear going, we ran, and then we shot that baby. Cause I can low. Like, I don't like it. It's like hood nigga ASMR. Jesus. Wayne completely deserved getting sued for this song. The song was removed from the Carter 3 and replaced by Pooh Nanny Monster, and for good reason, because other than the last verse, it really isn't a good track. Speaking of Pooh Nanny Monster,
it's crazy because I was just finna say, he gotta give me props for that last verse on this song. Do you remember his last verse? That last verse was hard than a bitch.
I feel like I liked all of it.
I did like all of it, but the last verse definitely outshined.
What was the start of his last verse?
It was really just
him
talking about.
He had a topic.
The beginning was him talking about how somebody was hitting his mama and he had the knife in his hand and he didn't give a fucking. He was just going crazy. He was mad at the beat. He was flowing on it.
I like this,
but I did like this song though, for sure.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Monster, since the song wasn't on the original version of the Carter.
I was wondering why this bitch is never on Apple Music though. I'm glad he just said this. Now I know. Okay, he got sued. I didn't know that.
3, it was added later. It's not in this video because I didn't even listen to the song since it wasn't on the first version. I like the part of the hook with the cash money millionaire, but the song is pretty ridiculous. It's just about how Wayne mistreats women, and he knows that the way he treats them is disrespectful, but he doesn't care because he got money. The hook is enjoyable, but pretty much everything else about the song I don't like at all. This is a song that
it doesn't even matter what he says next. I can't blame him. Just how sonically, I can hear why some people would not turn to Lil Wayne, even if he is giving lyrics. Because listen to how he. A lot of people don't want to hear that, I guess. I don't mind. If the lyrics are there, I'm gonna let you go with whatever.
I'm not mad at it.
But hey, I get it. Definitely get it.
Else about the song I don't like at all. This is a song that a good number of people will tell you is a hidden gem from the Carter 5. And one thing I will give it is that it has that hungry Wayne feel to it. Like his delivery and his flow is reminiscent of up and coming Wayne who was trying to prove why he was the best rapper alive. So I get why other people enjoy it, but I still don't think the song is anything too crazy. And I can do without it, honestly. As you can see, I counted this as one whole song, and the reason it's down in the Forgettable/skip tier is mostly because of Walk Out. Walk In was a really cool beginning by taking us into the house of the Carter at really cool premise. Inside is where it started to go a little downhill. It just became whatever after Inside. And then the Walk Out was just a very underwhelming, and we get into the story. I'm actually upset that Inside and Walk Out weren't as strong as Walk In because I wanted to like these songs so bad. Fabulous verse alone was better than most of Wayne's verses from the Carter 3. Unfortunately, Jules Santana and Wayne's verses were nowhere near his level. Especially Jules. Dude is such a basic 1, 2, 3 rapper, and Wayne didn't do much with it. This could have been one of the best songs on the Carter 3 if all 3 of them came with strong verses, but sadly, only Fab did that, while Jules and Wayne were just whatever.
Oh, wow.
This is also a very overrated song amongst Wayne fans. When I announced that I was re-listening to the Carter 1, I had so many people saying stuff like, bro, just wait till you get to BMJR. That song is a lyrical bar fest from beginning to end. It's incredible. It hell to the note. Like, no, it's not. It has some nice ones in there, but it definitely has some whack ones. And the rest of the song is just bloated with generic street bars. And y'all Wayne fans give this song way too much credit. Lastly, for part 1, we have the Not My Style tier, which, as a reminder, are songs that I don't personally enjoy, but I see why other people call them fire because they are good songs. Now, the funny thing is, out of all 89 songs, there are only 2 songs in this tier. 2. That's it. Wayne doesn't really have a lot of good songs that I don't enjoy because Wayne's highs are really high. His good songs are great and you can always bump them. But these next 2 songs I truthfully don't care for. This is one of Wayne's best gunplay related songs, but honestly, the hook alone turns me away from the track. I'd never be one to listen to this song, but it is really good. The hook just kind of puts me off. This song has a nice concept with Wayne asking other rappers not to come after him and let him enjoy his time at the top as the biggest rapper in the game. This song is kind of boring to me. I'm sorry. But see, I'm not hating on the song. I'm giving it its credit. I actually think it's a top 5 track from the Carter 3, and I see what other people like about it. The song would have been in the skip or the Wack tier if I didn't think it was good. But it's a dope track. I just never be wanting to hear it.
I'm not mad at that.
It's crazy because when he had commented, I really thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be more upset than what I was. Off of how he put emphasis on the songs he didn't like. But
I'm mad at it.
It was something that hurt.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm mad at Mega Man.
I'm for sure upset with Mega Man.
I'm upset with BMJR. I'm upset with what was another one?
I like Mrs. Officer. I'm gonna stand by that.
I like Mrs. Officer. I like Shoot Me Down. I like Shoot Me Down. Walk In. Well, I mean, I guess you counted all three of them. I like Walk Out though.
What's the one you got sued for?
Oh, Playing With Fire.
I'm gonna stand. I gotta stand next to that one.
Playing With Fire.
I gotta plant my feet on that one.
I can't remember what else he had on there. That's the main ones though,
Man,
for sure.
Yeah.
You kind of hurt me with those. But that's cool. That's cool.
I like the fact that he's telling me these things. Like he's telling me he doesn't like his reasons, but he's going in depth to like a certain degree when he can for the time of his song too, to give me the understanding. So I get it.
Hey, that being said, let us know what you think about it. If y'all want to go watch the original video, it will be in the description down below. Y'all go support that.
Shout out to him one more time.
Like the video. Till next time. Peace.
You know, I was just venting, man. You know.